try to strategize against them. But Team Liquid has been on such a tear
I mean,
of late,
it's not like
winning,
the
I
end of the
believe,
world, but
16 of
obviously
their
it's
last
like
17
so much better.
games.
Oh shit, we're in
They
draft
are
already.
crushing it, have been extremely consistent.
Hoggers.
But you know, we have
Damn,
heard
you
in
ready
some
for
of the
the,
interviews, FlyQuest
Oh, actually,
confident
these teams
against
don't
Team Liquid,
blue side ban
and they
Caitlyn.
did
Nice.
show us some pretty creative champion selects
Nice.
in playoffs
You can
so
see
far.
some broken champ.
I'm pretty interested to see if they can find some sort of way to
Okay, they
use
banned
that
out
to their
Broxa.
benefit. Because I do think if there is an edge for FlyQuest, it comes
Holy
in the draft.
shit, they just
We've
know
seen
who the threat is on
10-16
Team
a lot
Liquid.
more creativity. Picks from all around the world are kind of being injected into the NA
So
meta,
insane.
and I think FlyQuest maybe can take advantage of that.
They definitely can. Of course, we know that
To
Team
open your
Liquid
link
have
again.
the smallest champion
Oh my
pool
god,
that they have
it's so
shown
hard.
of the LCS so far.
Well, you don't have
That
space
still
to
led them
bookmark
to a
it?
first place regular season and their best record ever so far undefeated.
Just
No,
that
there's
much random.
there's
well pose to be the
50,000
best Team Liquid we
OPGs
have
from
ever seen, and this is a team that won 4
Asian
straight
players.
splits just 2
No
years
room.
ago.
Wait,
So the
actually-
question
this
is,
shit
how
thing.
well can they do?
Okay.
Rookie of the year
All
Jack
right,
Gold.
all right, man.
How much
Thanks,
can their
dude.
new head coach
Appreciate
lead
it.
the way for this squad? We can see a
Yeah,
lot
fuck you
of
too, man.
carry-focused struggles are off the table. Indeed, Evelyn is exceptional.
Okay, is that my boy
We know
Nesquik?
Hecarim is around there as well as
Oh,
our top
just
handle
left
flex. That
He
one
literally
is
just
left
left.
with
Oh my
the
god.
impact.
Are we gonna
Is
flame him
left
or
up,
what?
which is a pretty
No,
big
I
deal
can't.
here
I
as
don't
well,
have the
and
heart, man.
the very cream of the crop,
can't.
Caitlyn Ash in the bottom
Yo.
lane there as well.
Yeah, whoa, what's
What's
shit?
Yo, what's up?
Maybe the first
Where's
pick here.
that
I mean, if you're
microphone,
willing
man?
to do a trade,
Oh,
if you're
dude, oh,
handling
shit.
both sides
He's
of
in
the
the
matchup,
airplane.
it doesn't really
Holy
matter.
shit,
So
he's
you go
actually
towards
just
something
already
like
going
the
back?
Shen and try to force Solo
fuck?
to
It's
play something
crazy.
that could punish the Shen. But honestly, that's maybe not as easy for FlyQuest to do because they generally leave Solo.
Wait,
you know,
they gave-
more kind of
wait,
playing
they
weak
didn't
side of
pick
the map.
Caitlyn
He more
first.
withstands the matchup.
First pick Shen.
So, you know,
They
generally
first
the
picked Shen
matchups
when
that
Caitlyn
actually
was up.
punish Shen are things
Shen,
that
is that a-
require some attention, some protection from your
Okay, we
jungler.
can hear you
They
kind
do
of.
grab that set.
Can
They're
you?
Very,
Yep.
very
Yes,
keen
it's
on
good.
it overall, both top and jungle.
Holy
And
shit.
using
Okay,
it
nice.
As a flex between the two. We
Why
have
is Shen
Power
OP?
Eagle play it. I don't expect that we will.
Because the
So you can
global is
block
too
out
OP.
attacks?
You know, this is probably more of a jungle
I mean,
pick.
in NA, I think it's
You know,
pretty OP because
I'd
the global is
personally
just really
love
good
to
here,
see
I guess.
Solo
Like, that's
go
what you think.
towards something like,
Wait, tell me,
you know,
tell me,
the
Niski.
GP
Why is Caitlyn a
perhaps,
shit champ?
or
Why is
even
it
some of the
unplayable?
AP options,
side.
such as, you know,
Isn't it better on red 'cause you
Casimir
get
that can do
counterpick?
pretty well into the Shen.
So we got a
I see
really,
every
That might
team
be
really
true, yeah,
big
but
set of
everyone is
top
gonna
tier
first
champions
pick
right
Yeah.
now because a lot of these
The
bans have
Hecarim.
been a bit targeted at various players. Indeed, Hecarim is
Damn,
in.
it's literally
We are
Fnatic.
Still on 10-16. The Hecarim
Holy
nerf,
shit, look
the
at the
Evelyn
draft.
nerf,
But
the Caitlyn
don't
nerf, none
you
of
think
those are in on
Shen
this
is like
patch.
also
I
a
still
really
think
big
Hecarim is
scrim
a
champ?
top
Like this
tier
champ must be so
champion.
broken in
Caitlyn
scrims.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
are the number
every
one
time it's like
champs
people are
across
just
all
perma
of
fighting.
Pro
Like
Play in this
you're not,
patch.
you can't
I think
fight
Shen
mid.
and
Like if
Hecarim
it's
are the
any like
objectively
assassin
actual
matchup or.
best jungler in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
That's just
yeah. It's
personal
in
opinion.
so
scrims
boring.
it's like so OP.
Alongside, I mean,
Like you know
I
what I
think
respect because
Jack
it's
is very
scrims,
strong.
but
I still like TL's champions more.
Yeah, it's probably like Galio,
And
right?
this is a new pick
Scrim
for
champion.
TL, so we'll see
Um,
how Broxa is going to be able to pilot
With
it.
Predator,
It's
yes.
a lot about not just those picks in isolation, it's about the combo. Shen
Come on, man,
Hecarim is
do
a
and be played.
very, very
I mean, it
powerful
is actually like
backline
Galio is also a
diving
scrim champ.
combo,
Every
so maybe
roaming
interested
champ
to see
or
if
like
TL
global is like
wants to
10 times,
draft
like
more
not 10
dive
times, but like
alongside them. You
Way better
ult
than
into the
scrims, yeah.
backline with the
Yeah.
Hecarim, the Shen.
That's the
staying
same with like
united on
assassin
top of
junglers, I
you.
swear.
You get right
If you
on
play
top
in
of the
scrims,
AD
you play
carry,
like
fear them
Rengar,
up with the
you think you
ultimate
can just
into a
1v9
taunt.
everything,
That
and
can
then
be a
get on
very,
stage
very
and everyone's just
tough
hugging their
combo
turret.
to deal with for Wild
Too
Turtle
crazy.
on this Caitlyn, and that is kind of what they are looking to do.
The thing
I
is
will
like
say,
it's not
though,
even that
you know,
you're
generally
playing like
speaking,
less
Hecarim
aggressive,
needs
it's
to
just
stay
that the
ahead of the pace of
opponents
the game.
on
A Hecarim
stage,
playing
they
from
always
behind
just
is
like
generally
play not to
pretty
die.
difficult to
And then it's
succeed,
like,
so we may see
no.
Broxa trying to
They
really
just play
power
to
farm
scale and
because
then
Hecarim
eventually you
does have a
just
great clear.
become useless.
I like the Morgana ban here.
That's why,
though.
that's why
There is not
TL has
parity
the
in
draft
picks
down. They
bans
know.
as
They're like, all right,
we have
tank tops every
potentially
fucking game.
jungles
We
match,
just play,
top
go to
lane
30
for
minutes.
TL,
It'll
so
always
both
get
for
there, and then we just
FlyQuest,
win.
and they could
That's
ban
how
out
you
the
win
top
NA.
bench here as well if they wanted
Turbo
to
scaling
nice
AD,
more of
turbo
those
scaling
safety style
mid.
picks to
Yep.
be paired
And visualing.
alongside that Ashe.
I mean, this
but,
series is gonna be
you
like
could
really
also be
long, no?
worried about
Because
something
both teams
like
kind
a
of play the
Barge
same.
Yeah,
who wanted
no,
to
this series is
dive
gonna
play.
take
Yeah,
7
yes.
hours.
Will be the Tom Ken.
Alrighty, so yeah, defensive
Jesus
bans coming
Christ.
through
Yo,
right
Febby,
now.
you go to
and
your
one thing
garden
I
yet,
look
or?
at the TL squad is that they
Nah,
are
I
very
visited
physical
after the
heavy.
game.
Shen is a physical
Okay,
damage
sounds
top
good.
laner. Obviously, Hecarim and Ashe are the same for their respective roles. But thankfully for Jensen, he's number 2 in damage share for all mid laners in playoffs so far. So obviously you can easily.
I mean,
bring
I don't know. I think after yesterday's series, this could use a trip to your garden as well.
Good right there. We'll see what their top lane kind of pick is going to be.
Why are you
because
playing, man?
that's-
It's too soon.
Oh, okay, my
That's-
bad, my
that-
bad.
Let's
trying to
not,
make you feel better.
let's not remind him. It was, let's live in the moment right now. Let's try to learn from these great teams
Could look very
Okay.
good
Sure.
later
We'll
for
on
next
the
year.
draft right.
True.
My guess
Wait,
is
what's
they
your
just go
timer, by the way?
You know, I do think that
5
you could go
seconds,
towards
4
a Vladimir or
seconds, 3
something
seconds,
like
FlyQuest
that.
pick.
But
This one
you
is
know,
here.
I'm not sure that they're willing to play that sort of a style. It's more of a step away
Ace
from
here.
the
Okay.
kind of picks that they have been comfortable in
Wait, so what's the
doing.
pick here? Is it
Mordekaiser
just...
and GP are the two strong matchups.
I mean,
into
depends
Shen
what he
that
wants.
FlyQuest
I
has
mean, I
been
think
able to
Akali
do,
here
so
is
that's
good.
why those are getting
Lobak is
banned
banned.
out. But it is
Oh,
going
it's
to be
banned.
the Azir.
Yeah, I think it has to be Akali, no?
FlyQuest obviously has some sort of
It's
conditional
good, yeah.
counter pick. They want to see what else
Especially
Liquid
with
has
Shen, I
in
think.
store before they do go for
How
it.
good is Jensen
And
Akali?
that is going to be pretty interesting, but
I have no idea.
I'll be a bit
See what
concerned
else
for
he can
FlyQuest
go.
if it's just like a last pick
He can
direct
go
in the
like
horn,
Echo or
and you
something
showed
as
your
well.
mid lane for nothing.
But I guess
It
Akali
looks
is
to me
better.
a lot of this like
Yeah.
it
Shit,
is
wasn't
FlyQuest
Chovy
really
playing Echo
trying to
today?
push down
Could be
Team
jungle
Liquid's
as well.
Guys, just
pool.
1v9, I think.
Yeah,
he?
I mean,
Yeah,
could
I'm
easily
pretty sure.
happen there as well. The second still
Maybe
moves. They
the
wanna
one
wait
game
for
I
that
didn't
one a little
watch.
bit longer on top of
I think
it,
game
it's
4
a spicier pick.
pulled it
but,
out. Maybe game
you know,
3.
they
Not sure.
He
banned out
he
all
can
the
go
big popular
Zoe
impact
as
champions
well.
outside of the Shen.
Zoe,
or
Ori,
Recently, they
anything,
banned
I
out
think.
Proxy
Yeah,
Tech,
Usually
not
good
Ori.
comfort.
took away and
Let's
banned
see.
away Jensen's top 2 here as
Yeah,
well. They
Akali.
put him onto
Damn.
his second Akali
Nice.
game of the year.
It's
He
nice,
played
it's
it
nice.
before
Maybe
the
it becomes
buffs,
a faster
just
game.
before
Probably not,
playoffs, and
but-
now puts down Jens in playoffs in their most important match so far this
But this
year.
champion actually just
And
counters
it's
everything
gonna be
Ignar
buffed
plays, right?
Akali, which we have seen do very, very well across the world. It's a good champ.
Which
It
champ?
really is, and we
Blitzcrank.
did see a pretty impressive game from
Does it?
Jensen in his
I don't
Akali
know.
game. He was
Does Blitz counter
9,
Pike?
0, and 8. It
I
was
think it's
against
supposed to be
Immortals.
decent, right?
I will say,
I have
in
no
that
idea,
game,
to be honest.
despite
Okay.
Jensen having
Ornn.
an incredible individual performance,
Wait,
Team
isn't
Liquid
Shen
did
good into
look
Ornn?
less comfortable though,
Yeah.
because
I
it
mean,
was such a
the thing is,
different
everyone will
style,
tell you
right?
things
They
are good
didn't
into
have
Ornn,
that
but on
Azir
stage I feel like it
Orianna
has 0
to kind of
counters
play
for all
front
these
to back.
teams.
You know, it is a different
Ornn is just
style
fucking
of
OP.
game
Ornn
that
is
you have
OP
to
as
play
well,
out. It's
yeah.
not just a change from Jensen, but Jensen was fantastic with the flanks.
Is
and
it
being
right
fine
competitor
with
than
the
left?
angles to get towards that back line. And it isn't
In-
back going to be
wait,
that
in
last
competitive?
pick Ornn here.
Yeah.
So I
think
will
they
say
just
I'm pretty
chill
curious
and
to
farm?
the pick
It's
order
just
from
an A,
FlyQuest. I
so-
do think that there's
Yeah,
no reason
I
you can't just
prefer
blind
right
that
comp,
and then
but
allow Power of Evil to get a more
like left
preferential matchup.
comp has
You know,
like
perhaps you
more
would prefer
tools, I
the
guess, like
Orianna
they
or
kind of
something
set
along
up
those
everything.
lines into
The site on bot.
the Akali. You know, it does generally deal
I
with
mean, I
the
feel-
Have
route
Smurf
a lot
champ in the
better.
mid lane.
This is
So,
TL too,
that
though.
is something
Like
to
TL's
consider,
comp
but
here
good
is.
playmaking on
I don't know.
Core You know, he's gonna
I
be
feel
over
like
on
it's just
that
not how they
Blitzcrank.
play, right? Like
Blitzcrank Thresh is an interesting
the
matchup.
the
You
Shen
can actually
Hecarim, like
try
the
to
Hecarim
time
has
your
to
hook.
pop
You
off.
know, when Thresh goes for a hook, you can hook.
Whereas like
in
normally
for
like
Thresh
Brox is
to
just
actually
like
target
pretty
him.
safe, and then like
So
the
a
rest
lot
of the team just
playmaking
goes
ability
late.
here, a lot
Yeah.
of engage and dive for TL. They are moving outside their normal comfort zone in this.
Well,
first
maybe
game
they
against
play
FlyQuest.
really aggressive on
All right,
bot.
well,
I mean,
champs
they
are
should.
locked in. Jensen, the LCS leader in most games played on Akali. We're getting ready for game 1. Let's get it started.
What was the jungle matchup? It's set versus
Hecarim.
Hecarim. Okay. I guess the Hecarim's fine. I mean, normally you want to invade Hecarim, but I don't think that they like win level 1 that hard. What is it? It's like Thresh Caitlyn versus Thresh Caitlyn set versus Blitz Ashe. I think Blitz Ashe is strong enough.
Yeah, after 6, TL's bot lane should just run at them.
Wait, do you guys have predictions? Who do you think's gonna win?
I have no clue.
Welcome to
I think
Summer's
TL
Rift
will
for
win still.
game 1 of this upper
I mean, the
bracket
series, I don't know about
final
the game,
best of
but-
5. The winner of
Yeah.
this BO5.
What-
the
what-
first one
what
knocked
time are
down
you guys
three
again?
next side will
26,
be in
27,
the LCS.
28.
What the hell, man? How are you faster than me?
They guarantee they will not
I
be
don't
in
know.
I'm
the
at like 28
play-in
now,
stage
29.
at
Just go
World
2
Yeah.
times on
2020,
the YouTube.
and they will not have to face TSM for the right to get back
Okay.
to the final itself. Loser, of course, is going to face TSM, and we'll see what happens with that one as they battle to secure second or third. We are onto the Rift here.
Okay,
with
what's your
fairly
timer now?
Standard spread out teammates
48,
and opponents.
49.
Wait to
Okay,
see what
Max
comes
is
out of this
fast
game.
now.
So it is going to be phase rush
my
plus
goodness.
Hecarim here. So he's going to be a
Okay, can you tell me
very
when it's like
quick
58?
horse.
57,
there is
58,
some
No.
debate
Okay,
on
good.
Should you
Alright.
be going
One.
phase rush? Should you be going
Massive.
Conqueror or even Predator
Okay.
at times? Some
We
people
synced it.
do go towards. I think phase rush is
Guys, if you
incredibly
if you aren't
strong.
synced in chat,
It's
just do
something
exclamation
that
mark
not
sync.
only has as the utility in
Wait,
combat,
weren't you in
but
Team Liquid?
People are really
were in
starting
Team
to
Liquid, right,
recognize
though?
how
Yeah,
strong it can
yeah.
be,
And
even
like,
defensively to play
the
towards
recently,
vision.
right?
You know, if you are
as
Hecarim
a-
and
yeah,
you're going
as
to
a
lose
streamer,
out in
yeah.
an extended 1v1 against the
Played
set, you can
for
still
the
move into
team for
river,
2
try to
years in
sweep out
LCS,
wards or
and
place
then
down wards of your
streamer
own,
for
and
like
if
4
you do
years.
run into him, you can use the phase rush for retreat. So
And
it
then I
has a
joined
lot of
C9, and
utility
then
there.
yeah, they just I
Brox
guess
is
they
just going to be
just
starting here over
you know,
on
I
the
ruined
right.
the team.
Can do this solo start very, very, very
Have you been to
easily,
the facility?
because
Because
of
it
the
looks
AoE
so
attack
fucking
room,
insane.
you
The-
have a
the
really
TL one?
strong
Yes.
clear
It's pretty
on
good,
all
but
of
I
these
think it looks
multi-target
like
camps,
more
and
insane
getting
on
that burn
camera,
down
you
with
know?
the talisman and
Ooh.
it's
course,
fairly healthy.
Wait, it doesn't.
For
Isn't
him,
C9
so
supposed to
very
have like an insane
momentary farm lead
facility
here as
coming soon or
Santorin
something?
is gonna say, yep,
I have no
made the
idea.
board. He thumbs up, says, yeah.
That's a
If
question
you
you
could
gotta
see
ask
me,
Jack.
You would
Yeah.
know, but you
Wait, you
can't.
think that that's
Someone's like the blue buff here, and
why we
there
lost? You
is
know,
no
is this
way of
facility
knowing
gap?
because the very minor
Yeah, it looked pretty bad over there,
they
honestly.
can tell that Soul's top side. They can know that this is where
Jesus.
Santorin started in the jungle, but
Okay,
that
Santorin
he ran
invading.
immediately to blue is only going to be a guess. You can see
But
quite
Broxah doesn't know this is
right
happening as
now
well.
from the Team Liquid side in the
Yeah.
eastern jungle saying, well, if he's normal pathing, he might
Wait,
be
he can
red to
go
blue.
bot
of
maybe
course,
here, 'cause he did
early game
red,
set
right? Oh,
in
he's
the
just gonna
single
base and
target
get.
Wait, he's
championship
doomed, no? Because he's gonna
red
base here and
blue,
then
He's
but
gonna
he's
he will go
doing
topside, but
red
he has no camps.
blue enemy crop.
So
Wait,
something that I really
did
want to
the
point out
people
here,
in NA as well
so
lane swap?
FlyQuest has
I
been
guess
so
actually.
good
No,
with their level
I don't think
ones
so.
and their pre-game planning. This is another instance of that.
I don't think
because
we've
as
ever
you
seen a
say,
lane swap
not
in a
only is
region.
it
Yeah.
that you would have
Yeah,
to
you
guess
guys saw
on
it,
the side
right,
of
in
TL,
the
but
EO
Yeah,
game?
yeah, it was like
Yeah.
had a
they
ward
did it with
with
what,
Side
Sion?
Rush in the
Sion.
river
Oh, and
that
Volibear
would have
too.
actually covered that path, and then at
Yeah,
the
yeah,
timing where
that one
Broxah could have snuck
was
around that ward
miserable.
and gone down to the bottom lane, try brush up towards the blue buff.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Ignar moved out of lane.
But I think it was
immediately
actually
to put
really
a ward
smart.
there. So they
Oh,
knew
Broxah is doomed.
exactly where Broxah could have come
Yeah.
from, what timings he could have been there at, and because of that, Santorin
Wait, what
has
do you guys
full
think about
knowledge
FaZe
that
Rush
he
versus
stole away
Conqueror and
those
Hecarim?
camps. All of his
It's like
camps are
self-made
still
goes
remaining,
Conquer,
and
and I
they'll
think
get
it's
a
better, but
significant lead
for some reason
I think
everyone
so
else
as well.
really smart
everyone else
pass
is
from
I
doing
Santorin,
FaZe Rush.
I don't
really
understand
clever
why you
early
need
planning
more
and
speed
warding.
when you already
Yes,
have
those
E and
wards did
Ghost.
not
Like, it
come
doesn't
into
make
play
sense.
this game,
Mm-hmm.
but they had
You're
both
already,
sides,
like,
both exits and
I don't
paths
know.
that Broxah could
Conqueror,
have
it must be
used,
so
and
much
that
more
just speaks to
It's
how
way more
intelligent they
damage. It feels like you can win so
with
many
these
duels with Conqueror
early
that you
game
can't with FaZe Rush,
And
but like,
Team Liquid
and
don't
for me,
technically
it just
know yet
doesn't
this
even
is
feel
happening.
like
They still
you
have
notice
not
the FaZe
seen
Rush
those
move
two
speed because
camps
you're already
or
so
have
fast
seen any
when
wards
you
with
ghost
Santorin.
on somebody.
They will figure it out
Like, you
eventually.
hit
I mean, I
when you're
think
already on
You
them.
know,
I
it's
think
not like
FaZe
he's
Rush is
down
just
in
OP,
camps,
but
right?
that's just my
Broxah's
opinion.
gotten a
Like as a
recall
rule.
off and is down
Yeah,
at
I think it's
now
OP
sees
too.
their gods
But
as, hey, at some
Also, I
point,
don't know
this
if you
guy
need
ran
to
around
conquer
took my top
damage to
jungle.
finish
He's
off
got his
people on
chickens
Hecarim.
back. The Krugs are coming fairly
That's
soon.
what I
This
don't
is
know.
not going to be a death
It's
sentence for
just
Broxah.
really good with your
He's,
W
again,
and
down
just
up
sustain
camp
when
while
you
getting a
actually
recall
you
off. He's
proc it
totally
really fast
fine
as well. I think.
overall,
yeah,
but
it's
this
like
is
your
the state
Your
we're in
Q
right
is
now.
like-
Santorin got to get the camps.
Yeah, your Q is like
And
2 as well.
The lead will extend from here, right? You know, once you clear out these camps and you start having nothing to do as the jungler, that is
I know
when
some
Sen
people
is gonna be
really love
pulling
like
ahead
FaZe
because
Rush
Sen
on
is
every
gonna have
jungler.
extra
Like
camps remaining
I
on his
don't
side
like
of the map. He
in
also
China
has WoW options on
SOFM.
where
This
he
guy
would
runs
go.
FaZe Rush on
But Santorin
Olaf,
still not
Jarvan,
ready. He's actually
yeah,
just sneaking
Skarner,
down here
everything.
on the
Swear to
bot
God,
lane.
this guy
He
loves
didn't
that
see the
room.
hawk shot. This is the play. This is the play. Can they get it? No. But it was a nice try. There's maybe you flash.
Holy moly.
Oh, shit, Koji is flexing, and he died for- oh.
It's a flash.
Which means all
He's
they're
fine.
gonna get is his
No,
flash.
he dies, no?
Couple
Oh.
of won't gonna land while Toro
Oh, that
cannot
was a
light
nice
the
block,
Q on his
actually.
target.
Yeah.
And Core JJ will walk out.
Look at the
only
rookie
burning
talent.
flash
I actually
and
think
heal
Tactical's pretty
for
good.
3 summoners on the FlyQuest
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, very well done. They're
Just
able to survive that gank.
doesn't
but I
int
still
as
think it
much
was
as a normal
worthwhile
rookie,
attempt
right?
from FlyQuest because
Pretty
now
rare that this
tilt
guy is
over
actually
Peacemaker
good.
actually
He's
connected. I do believe it gets
he
the killing
probably
blow
has
on
Asian
Core
genes,
JJ,
right?
So, you know,
What does that
aggressive
mean, man?
here.
What are you even saying?
Unlikely that you would expect him down there.
Holy shit.
Timing, they didn't spot him with
They mean
hawk
it's just
shot.
a
They
fact,
didn't
no?
really know
Like-
where he was, and he hadn't
Okay.
even recalled yet. So, you know, does get a little bit of a farm advantage. Is able
Yeah,
to blow
dude.
some
I
of
mean,
the
he is
summoners
Asian.
down there.
I don't know what to tell
And
you.
critically, you're still going to be pretty happy.
Nah,
with
bro, he
the
has
overall
white
because
genes
both
only,
the
but he's just
flashes
Asian
are
somehow. It's
available there
crazy.
for Wild Turtle and Ader, and this is going to mean Core JJ can't really play aggressively or
He's got
posture
fucking
aggressively
DNA gapped, I
whatsoever
guess.
in this 2v2 now.
I do want to point out that it feels like there was some level of miscommunication on the FlyQuest
Okay, let's see if
side
PoE does
because
it.
If you have
PoE did a
somebody
build
on
against
CC
Mean Scrims.
with, you know, Set and Thresh,
Okay, you're not
and
But
gonna
I'm not
you
gonna
got
say
a
anything
Contract
yet.
Not
better lane at
tier,
some point,
please.
and it felt like none of
Okay,
them
never
ever
mind.
did, so I'm not sure if they were running
Oh,
cooldown, if they
no.
got pulled out of range.
Wait,
or
what did he? No, you can't.
I
be
cannot
clear.
say
What
anything.
happens if
Yeah.
he lands a single trap for is
He was just trying
always
something
dead?
special out.
It
Unfortunately,
means
that
it's
one,
probably
regardless, we
tier.
can take a
Fuck.
look
Bro,
at
it's the
various
dude. I
lanes.
know
As
what it
you
is, man.
mentioned,
It's
the
the
jungle
Sheen and
difference
it's
will
unproppable, dude.
be
And then he's
the
gonna go
Lich Bane
Lich
has
Bane.
you.
Yeah, it's the
And
Lich Bane.
first recall is
Holy
the camp
fuck.
right now,
Nah.
with very little left for the Hecarim to do. He'll he'll cycle back to his chickens pretty soon. In the mid lane, we've got equal farm between these laners, both of them level 6, and in the top lane, pretty much the exact same boat here. So very, very close game one, somewhat as expected, and we'll see if FlyQuest, who are the kings of First Blood, can get that happen in this game again.
How's this matchup
So
for Azir? Because every time I see Akali versus Azir, it seems like Akali just even farms to Gunblade.
I mean, Akali just farms, and then at Gunblade, I think Azir is just
and
another
then you
threat.
can actually try to auto her.
That's how I see it. And on side, I feel like Azir does. Like Akali can win 1v2 on side, I think. Unless the jungler is like really good against Akali. Like Lee Sin.
Or if they bring like a Shen or something.
Yeah. I mean, this game, I don't know how they will deal with Akali on side, but.
potential is your ultimate to scoop her out of the shroud. FlyQuest though on this
I mean,
dragon.
I feel like TL should not fight this.
Dragon's gone.
4v4, Jensen just TV'd back
They've
in.
channeled though.
Look. Okay. How broken is Shenel to NA? Broxton's so dead though.
Guys.
As more healing comes through, but now the Ornhorn signals is going to find
Dude,
one
the Akali engage was also a bit greedy.
Yeah.
He has R though.
Oh.
Okay, they one-shot him before he got his passive off.
Cannot get it. He flashed in and could not find
And
Brox.
look at
How did
Broxa
they
playing to the
turn
limits
around?
of his champion.
Look at found a second kill in this
insane.
fight, and now FlyQuest
Brox is too good.
See the
fissures.
Does get himself back out, but
Yeah,
these
it's
two
the
deaths
fissures
in
is
Torn and
OP,
Solo
true.
both dropping in the FlyQuest side.
Broxa with just a
I feel like that's
hair of,
really greedy for
HP
TL to fight
there,
that,
barely
though.
able to escape.
Like-
We'll see if Jensen can
I thought if they engage better, maybe, or like if the
So
channel was
from
on Akali
Fog,
instead of
gonna be an
Hecarim,
easy
maybe.
play set up there as well. A lot of CC. Jensen
Deliver him
jump
better.
backwards, 2 auto kill, and turns invisible
Okay.
just in time to walk
He has
away.
no
But that is
TP
TP
though.
down. No easy
Yeah.
way to sustain that one.
It did seem like Impact had a
Man, this
misclick
feels so
on this
risky staying.
because he actually ulted the Blitzcrank, I do believe, instead of the Hecarim who was diving
So I guess-
forward. And I think this fight could have looked pretty
Potentially just-
different.
Let's
had he
see
had
it.
ult. Yeah, there's the
Like he
ultimate
could
rate
ult Akali
on
here, and
Theodore
Akali
J.
could just ult in
You
whenever
want that
he would
on
pop
Hecarim.
the Shen.
I think that's
Hecarim
literally
is
the worst
diving
person to
the
ult. I think you can ult
backline.
Brox there
Immediately
too, and it's
Broxa
fine.
is pushed
Yeah.
out because he doesn't have
But-
that Stayed United, and there's also not a good position for Impact to
Seems
get that
kinda
immediate
grief to-
I
ult off.
think it's
Also,
just a
FlyQuest
horrible
go
fight
forward, a good
to
turnaround
even go for.
from TL. Broxa barely able to escape that last auto attack, not quite getting enough damage down to finish him off, and tactical
turned out
Jensen
okay
getting
at
a
the end,
lot of
but-
damage
but,
out in the
somehow it
meantime, so
worked.
TL come away
Yeah.
from that with
I
a
mean,
slight gold advantage.
Fighting
The first
before
blood on
6,
easier.
5v5s with
Dragging
Hecarim,
over
like,
to
I don't
FlyQuest,
know.
I think
Seems
they're
pretty
gonna be
sketchy to me.
happy with it.
Yeah, the Dragon is actually pretty good for the early game as well.
He
Wait,
woke
did
up
you-
on the
wait, does he have the
Yeah.
flash now?
Good flash
Yeah.
by Turtle,
Yes.
gets it down in time.
But
Now
I
Team
think
Liquid can
Core
be
JJ is
answered to.
probably dead
There's
here,
the
right?
flash
I think
into there.
Tactical's
dead.
Tactical is slowed, exhausted.
Guess
Nice
Tactical's
stun.
dead.
Oh, they're both
dead.
Oh.
That's gonna be one kill, and Core JJ will
No, this
connect
guy's
with about
fine.
3 seconds
No.
of next crowd.
He's dead, I think, no?
Core is
Yeah,
still
he's dead.
running, and they want this dive. There's the play, there's the punch, there's the 2 kills.
Oh,
the bot
but
lane.
Broxa is
That's
coming.
too good.
Strike back.
Great job there from Ignar, finding the flash
Better
play.
support.
Yes, the flash was forced
Better
off of Turtle
support.
with a really nice arrow.
Ooh.
Back
So
with
delusional.
Oh, wait,
level
do-
6 on the
Okay,
top
wait, never
lane.
mind. I thought you played with
Then-
Ignar.
But because
No.
TL went aggressive
It was
towards
PvE,
Turtle,
actually.
trying to
I'm
exploit
actually
the
just
fact that
biased
Ignar
against
was in the
Ignar from
river,
solo queue.
it
This
gave
guy
an
runs
easy
me down
win for
every
Ignar.
game.
Santorum
I don't know what's
is
wrong with
down
this guy.
there.
What do
Ignar
you
finds the
expected?
angle
Look
with
at
the
your
flash
solo queue,
play
like-
plus
Yeah,
lantern.
but literally,
Once they're up on top
he'll
of the
just
ash,
int
as well as
and
that
then
flash
ping
is
the jungle no
just
matter
not
what.
much,
Like, I don't understand.
of an option.
Like, I
to
understand.
really
Yeah.
turn around
I don't
right
understand. If I'm playing bad, sure.
Damage
But,
back
like,
and forth. Grasp created
I
by
think
both
it's just
top
every game.
laners, and ultimately
Maybe
Wait,
I
what
just
do you
play
lower
bad
you?
every game.
damage with
Well, I was
Demolish.
playing, like,
Of course,
before. I
Orb is
think I was,
not
like,
gonna be threatening,
550.
gets to knock down
Uh-huh.
the turret
Which
plate
is
What
like
about
his
lately?
elo.
map. I believe
He
it's
was
the first
elo.
turret
He was
plate
like
of the game,
750.
which Impact
Do you play solo queue lately or no?
No. I haven't played. I literally have not played in over a month. I just won't play. Actually, not.
And
For
you-
like 3 weeks.
You feel so much better, right?
Oh, it's so much better. It's so much better. Everyone comes in my chat, they're like, damn, Dom, you're like such a good mood lately. It must be all these pro games you're watching. I'm like, nah, I just
Yeah.
haven't played solo queue, dude. That's it.
You just have to get out of the addiction somehow, and then you will realize your life is so much better without it.
Yeah, exactly.
These types of champions because
It's like being like an alcoholic or
until you
something,
get
you know? Like,
presence
people
of
will just like
presence
flame you.
It's really true.
your energy is pretty low.
I was
and
giving
you
this
don't
comparison on
always
stream.
have
Like,
a-
if you're an
the ability to
alcoholic, like
spin
people will
up
just judge you, be like,
into
oh, this guy's
a
like such an
massive
angry
wave
junk.
clear of
Like
someone
he's just
Vizier.
fucked
So
up
this
when
is
he
gonna help him out
when he
a
drinks,
bit,
right? And then if you
Broxton
stop
should
drinking,
be
they'll still
okay
like,
without that mana. He
okay,
has
then the
some
problem's
mana
fixed. They don't have to
machine
flame you
purchased
anymore.
early
But for
on,
me, it
plus
feels
the
like
Rift Burst.
with Riot, you
He
know,
is
because
over
I'm
on this
like
Rift Herald, but has
addicted
been
to solo
spotted by
queue.
a
You
ward.
know, I
I
have
don't think
a
he
bad
knows that's
addiction. They
there,
just
though.
judge me for being toxic in solo queue every single time.
We saw him walk back and
uncounterable.
Bloom, but it might not matter. Ignar's around, of course. His man roams 24/7. Tactical's actually already left the bottom lane, so bot lane is going to have no one.
Wonder
knows
He's
that.
going to have to answer
Holy
this.
shit.
There's an entire wave or two. It's going to be lost. It's going to be an easy.
Is TL gonna fight the second dragon?
They can see Jensen. They of course can see Broxton.
I'm
so
saying
they
yes,
know he is
probably.
safe. They know only
TL?
eventually the bot lane can.
I mean,
show
if
up,
they
and
fought the
Turtle
first
is gonna be
dragon,
two
they're
plates
definitely
this
fighting
one.
the second.
The actual cannon is
I wonder
I think they will this time, no? They've channeled.
How long?
And Owen doesn't
Okay.
need people.
The Rift Herald and lost
Wait, this
about
guy has no
2
flash,
waves
right?
and 2 plates because of it.
Yeah, but I don't think they know where the others
you
are.
actually add up all the gold that they
I
lost.
think
from
Caitlyn should
the
base now
waves,
if they want to
plus
fight.
the experience that they lost, plus
Think he
those
has
2
BF?
plates. You know,
Yeah,
you're
he does.
expecting to get about 2 plates, 2.5 plates with that Rift Herald.
Just
The
base,
Turtle has
please.
already
Hello.
gotten that in solo gold
No.
on the Caitlyn, so to me that's already
I
more
guess he can
valuable
stay.
than
So
So,
Nice technical.
so Worlds, who do you think's gonna win? Jackie Love or Wild Turtle? They play in the same group.
So yes, there's that little bit of gold you get for killing off the Herald, but in less
Good
you
question.
White Turtle, of course.
Oh,
Okay, the turkey.
CC, pretty easy hits there. Flash of the
The
wall.
flash.
Oh, there's the hook.
Oh, okay.
Wait, there's the ulti. Shen ult.
Shen ult.
That means the flash away to stay alive. Health bar low.
But he got cancelled
actually.
actually.
Yeah, he got canceled.
Gonna just get away from this one.
But Dragon's in 12, I mean...
This is TL's Dragon, right? Set's 1 HP.
But I feel like Set... I mean, Set...
Yeah,
yeah,
I think if Hecarim just insta-starts it, I think.
Or hey... Okay, never mind.
Just drops down that Lantern, and then Broxton knows there's not much point in over.
I mean, if he's...
there, you know, could get turned around.
If he doesn't start it now, it might be fine still.
At this point.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess.
I think it's fine, but Akala has no TP as well here.
When you see this thing united, unless you have full
There's Gunblade, I guess.
It's going to be 100% one fight on the other side
no
of the
way.
map. You just
that's so big.
And I think that's kind of the safest play there.
Because it doesn't go Sork Boots, man.
Yes,
he doesn't end himself by rushing Sorks.
You're going to be able to win the fight, and that you're
Wait, who did that?
Get away from the Shen, then you can just let it go through. But if it goes through and you get
I don't even know.
they get
Somebody
did last night.
Yeah, I think so.
You would need like perfect communication.
Yet you really can't fault players for that one. Theoretically, it's doable, but either way.
I mean, Orange TP is before Shen's here, though.
Overall, and you can't fault someone for stopping.
But I guess Shen is moving or not? He's
basing.
basing.
You never really complain for that one.
Base and walk, I guess.
Exactly.
Titanic Hydra.
Even if you have communication, there's
should have Titanic on this base.
If you still have the door out. No, he's so rich, this guy.
Yeah, it's his contract. I don't know if you saw it, but in NA you just get paid more. So.
Your two first attack damage
It's fucking
components.
chilling.
That's gonna feel
Wait,
really
he's
nice.
not
So
taking
Turtle's on
the
a good
plates?
power spike
I mean, Brox gets it, no?
between recalls. You
Yeah,
can see his
it should.
inventory
I swear this
value
is fucked up
more than
sometimes.
1,000 less.
No, I think he always gets it.
Yeah,
And so,
that's
look at
what
this.
I think too. But I
Available.
remember
Power
distinctly.
spike
There's like been a
Nash's
couple games where it
two
felt like I just
no
didn't get
Shen
it.
ulti, yeah,
Like
TP
I
for
rocked
solo,
super far away.
but
Like I
not
drop him mid and I
for
just
that.
walk like
For the next
all the
20
way,
seconds, this is
and I just
uncontested.
felt like I wasn't getting it.
I actually didn't base yet, by the way.
Oh.
I think this fight is lost.
Just give,
So
just
good.
give, just give.
So
They're giving, yeah. And now he still didn't base and he's in lane.
And that was
danger.
Jensen.
My
Oh!
God, he predicted
That
the
core is
flash
too good.
for a jump
Yeah, Core
backwards,
JJ is a
and that
smurf.
is such
He's dead,
danger,
right?
But Turtle's gonna
No, he's
stay
fine, I
alive.
think.
They're on the
Oh,
front
no,
line,
there's
the
a
truck
Macaulay
turns
behind.
off.
That has to
Here
be a kill.
comes the dive in the back line. Nice double.
Gunblade, hello,
yeah.
Gunblade,
They keep him
Gunblade.
alive. They dunk
What's
Hello.
Ader as well.
What is he
And
doing?
Turtle just cannot be caught. The shell of his team is too
Oh,
strong.
he missed
It
what?
targets
2
the
Qs
flash as
and
well.
he didn't
Summoners
gun
burn, flash
The
is
guy-
Oh,
insane,
man.
But it's another kill for FlyQuest.
Wow, very close.
Man,
to
it's
taking
just
down
Brox
both
is
of
just
the
too
FlyQuest
aggressive
bottom
and
lane, but they get
his
neither
team
of
doesn't follow
them.
him up.
And the Stand United being forced earlier.
Man,
Shen
oh,
being
oh,
so
Shen.
relevant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
If
this
this
item
in the
is
face of Solo,
broken.
He would have had to back it up if he wanted to try to go for
But
that.
also, I
Maybe
swear,
he made the
like,
call that
Impact
it's
is just
actually
the best
better to have
Shen.
both these members out of the fight and look for the 4v4.
Impact is really good at
But
Shen,
in
yeah.
the end,
He's just
FlyQuest
so
gets
insane at this champion.
another
It's just like
dragon
it's
here
unreal.
And does get away with it, not losing.
I remember
anyone
like
the
even in
process.
fucking I forget
So
when it
very
was.
well
I think it was
done
like
by
season
Batman.
6 or some shit.
Really
I remember
pretty
scrimming
interesting
against
stat
Impact
that
and he
I
like
actually
blew my
found
top
when I
laner's
was
mind because
looking a bit
my
into
top
it.
laner didn't know that
Is
you could
that
like
all
hold the
the
Q
four
passive,
remaining
right?
playoff
Like
teams
he would like bring the shield or whatever, press the Q, and then like wait to trade, and then he would trade when his Q was coming back up, so we'd get like 5 autos with the Q up.
Yeah.
Approaching that.
Like he would just
You know,
it
it's
blew my top laner's mind.
obviously partially due to the fact that if you're able to get access to the dragons, you may already be winning. But it's also, I think, due to the fact that dragons force you to take fights that you don't otherwise.
Oh,
want to
Ignore?
take. But we'll have to
He has
spot
no
that
flash.
as-
He's
He's
dead.
dead.
He's very dead. Look, dude, this is such an Ignore play.
It's
Like, how do you even end up here? Look at where his team is. His whole team is topside.
Is this when Sulky picks his jungler? Or-
Yeah, yep, 100%. Santorin's getting pinged right now. Guarantee it.
Got a good start, 2-0-1 on a call.
Actually, you cannot pick
Gotta say,
Santorin
that
because
is
he'll
a
throw me
weird
back.
place for him to
Yeah.
be.
Wait, really?
Look at
Santorin's
where
like so
everyone else
nice
is
in
on
my
the
games.
map.
Really?
Turtle's
Yeah,
going
he
top
doesn't say
side.
And every time I have
Maybe
Santorin,
he's
he's like
trying to
molding.
get some vision from the warm before the lights
No
come
meme.
through. But it does seem strange with Dragon out
Maybe he
for 3
changed.
minutes to actually be playing around in that river without vision, with no one from your team even
tower's
on
gone.
that side of the map. So
Also, I've just never seen Santorin lose a game in solo queue in his life. This guy's just too good.
To be
Sure, he's actually too good.
You know, if Akali gets too far ahead, you can really dominate the game. Talked about the fact that Jensen was popping off in his last Akali game against the Mortals. You do not want to put him in a position where he can just one combo your backline.
TP topside. I'm not sure Turtle
Wait,
can really
this guy's
beat
gonna die.
Impact.
He's gonna get 100-0 battle. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
look how OP Shen is.
Boom. And he did the Q thing.
Gonna land, gets the slope.
Oh, and he got the pass through.
Huge
He's just that
damage.
good.
One
Oh,
audible
look at that
kill.
auto.
He's gotta get away. Santorin's here.
Oh, wait, what?
That flash.
Flash.
It's spectator bug, but that
Absolutely
flash is
nothing.
troll. Oh, he's
Except that Brox is now here as well. The
Well,
dynamic
Ignor's
will
dead too,
go
no?
Like-
Or not?
and then find a kill on Kate.
Shen played it like the
Yeah,
worst
you are
possible,
not
no?
winning
Yeah,
that
yeah, he
1v1
actually played really
against
bad.
the
Fuck, I was so
Impact.
hyped.
Shen is so strong at this point in the game. If you can get up on top of that Caitlyn, land the taunt, it's pretty much lights out
Flash
for
and plays
Turtle.
not chat. That's
Was
just
a
how the
nice bit of
spectator works.
healing,
He
though,
flashed
from
forward,
Santorin,
and it just doesn't
Broxton
show.
did have
It's
to
only been in
finish
the game
that
for
off
2 years,
himself,
so hopefully
but
they
either
remove it
way,
soon.
it does at least cost them the TP and
Yo,
the
Febby.
flash.
Yo.
Set is not that high priority in Europe, is it?
The blue belt's going to be started now and
This
is
I saw some games when it was like 4-5, and it wasn't even
I don't
like
think
10.
anymore, yeah.
Uh-huh.
People just play carry junglers all the time because the EU junglers are they're so insane.
They're all
Now-
so alpha.
Now people are fucking picking Evelyn with like blind and shit. Hacker him always.
Wait, the Cordial Jet is flash? I couldn't see.
Wards, but has temporarily
We'll
departed
see.
bot lane as bot lane outer turret is gone. That is part of that.
It's pretty grief if he did, because there's a thrush right next to the guy.
Maybe a play towards mid, which there isn't.
Can't know for sure.
Yep.
I know
like the
G2
roam
likes
from
a lot
solo,
of set
that,
because
there's not a
like
bottom lane
Youngs
tower
is
for
just
actually him to defend, so he's not
I
gonna
know.
zone
You're just gonna say he's
on that
old?
roam, and
Or what?
I think he was just trying to defend
no, he's just the
any sort of
perfect dog
possible
for caps.
Ackerman blitz
Like,
move down
okay.
I
top
know.
lane, so
Okay.
He takes one buff, goes mid, flashes on the guy, then he comes back with Hex Flash, then he comes back again. Yeah.
He's like the Niski of jungle, right? Like when Niski roams, flashes on the guy, Blabber steals it with Q on Rek'Sai.
Man,
It's too
know.
crazy.
He was probably like, ah, my bad.
my bad. It's fine, man.
I didn't
flash
think
and
I did
Just blue flash, lost 3 minions mid, I gave him away, did this, but it's fine.
But the Rek'Sai almost carried. He was really good.
True.
Rek'Sai is actually really strong right now, guys. Really pickable in LCS.
Don't
Don't worry, it still counters Eve.
We need to stop opening the wound.
Oh man, it's too fucked up. I'm sorry, man.
Stop.
Man, you even part of C9 man down, what the fuck, what's wrong with you?
Yes,
Oh,
like he was
I-
flaming
yeah.
them all the time yesterday. I don't know, man.
What he's talking about, this guy, like, he's literally just so delusional. He spent the whole fucking series in his garden, comes back every single time just in a fucking fog, man. This is so crazy.
What do you mean? I carried this show.
Okay, true,
that you are
actually.
not prepared for, that maybe you don't have the correct vision for. TL does still have
Change the
Jensen
stream
up on that
title.
top side. He has the TP though.
Dragon gun.
Okay, another Drake.
Oh, it's a good wait, just trap!
Wait, just kill the Shen,
Wait, they
right?
don't see it?
Don't they just kill the Shen here? Wait, what is this? Nah,
Wait,
man.
what?
Wait, it was
Wait, what?
Okay.
How did he not get trapped?
Wait, what?
Gives his life, tries to flash away, and he
Wait, there was no trap.
Yeah, he didn't trap. I don't think they saw it, by the way. I don't think they saw the TV.
I guess not.
Cordial J just hits every single hook.
Because no, if he gets insta-trapped, it's just dead.
Found the
Yep.
flank play, they found a kill, they found the fight they wanted. Drake is theirs.
That ward over the wall there
Well,
pretty much
TL's
just
online
won
now.
them the fight and the dragon. So critically, FlyQuest was not able to sweep all those out. They weren't able to cover behind them for any sort of flank ward. You kind of had to expect that.
You think he
Jensen
goes,
would
you
be
think Broxel
looking
goes
for
the
some
EU
sort of
build, the
play
Death
like that,
Stance?
but FlyQuest obviously didn't have the information on where it would be
I
coming
think he
from.
should.
And
I feel like this
What-
is
what
so
up?
much attention
What's the other build? Yeah.
by
So
Jensen
the other
in
build
that
is like,
fight,
so you
as
either
well as
go,
the impact when he stand United
you sit on this
that
and you go Death
Power
Stance right now,
Eagle
or you
and
get
Wild
Triforce
Turtle
and then you
really
sit
weren't
on
getting
your
much
jungle
done
item and you go
because
Death
can't
Stance,
just
or you
walk
go Cinder
through the
Hulk.
shroud and ignore
And then
the
you go,
Akali, you'll
like,
just die to the
potentially
Akali.
a Death
So you're
Stance or maybe
essentially
even
ended
I
up
think he
getting
just goes
stuck in
Death Stance, I'm
position
pretty
where
sure.
After they didn't sweep Akali out of the shroud,
Inspired
you
today
have
was
to
going
just wait
Cinder Hulk.
around till it ends.
Yeah, Selfmade
which
finished
means
the
that
Cinderhawk as well, I think.
And Brox and everyone else on TL
Let's see.
is really
Gilius
getting a lot
goes
of damage
Death
out during
Stance.
that time, and you're pretty much doing
Just
nothing.
depends on player.
Alrighty, well, now you've got Team Liquid feeling really comfortable though. 2,300 gold lead. All
Actually, what's the best
outer
Akali
turrets
skin?
got claimed.
The KD one, no? Like the orange one or whatever it is?
Why?
Prestige? I don't know.
Because Showmaker plays with it?
Nah, it just feels so good to play with.
I believe it's still the case. The turret died after plates fell
Nah,
by
man,
quite a
it's
bit.
Nurse
Down in
Akali,
bot lane,
because, you know,
mid
the
fell,
proceeds went
top
to good
fell,
cause.
And look at this. Look at the gold lead. 2,500. Feeling very comfortable now. They're not worried about Dragon.
Wait, which one is he using?
Soon. They are stacking the Infernal Drakes and
True
FlyQuest
damage, no?
have been about to come back in this game.
They do. FlyQuest does have
I have no
good
idea.
scaling, though, and good 5v5.
Actually, I used the
they have
sashimi one
ability
at one
to
point.
sit back and withstand some of this.
No, maybe
Team
just
Liquid is
for fun.
miles away
Man,
from
all I
that.
know
is-
That is not yet a concern.
Old Akali was
But
better. That's
we will
all I
see if
know.
TL can
That
continue
champion
to
was so much,
extend the advantage
I don't know,
because they
more
have
balanced, I think.
incredible dive, incredible engage. If you
But
can
this Akali is so
actually
much more fun, no?
find Turtle
Yeah,
I
that
never
ult
played this
was
one.
He's
so
basically just
fucking
dead to any
like
sort
boring.
of, an Asher or a
How
Jinx that
how
goes
is it
behind
boring?
him.
Like
With
it was
Hecarim
like
Shen combo going
bolt
in,
friendly.
Polly to follow that up.
Okay.
It is really tough.
You just are
to itemize
mid
your
laners
opponent's
that play with
ability to
this
survive
broken
both,
champion.
Because without any MR, you may just get one shot by the Akali, but at the same time, you know, things like the
Fucking
Hex
biased.
are going to really
Yeah,
help
but
you
this
out.
champ is actually
that
like
much
I don't know.
against
People
all the
think this
damage
champ is
that,
easy, but
Hecarim
it's
can put
actually really
through.
hard.
Yeah, it looks hard.
Like to play it
We'll
like
I mean,
fucking good, you know.
Axis can always be
Of course you
scary.
can just one-shot people,
Sometimes
but
get bursted out, so we'll see what they can do about this one. Is
I mean, the one before it, the one before was really easy though, but now it's kind of harder. Like when you could ult anywhere and stuff.
Liquid, who are in the driver's seat now.
But now it's like if you ult in and you get popped in FF.
You walked through the jungle. Wow, look at that. He actually did sound the horn.
yeah.
I mean, every champion's like that though. Like anyone says that the champion is like super easy
Like,
if you don't play it.
Then I saw like a car skin, and I was like, "Oh, he's got."
Like if it's from a different role, everyone just says it's so insanely easy.
Then he did it, and I was like, "Yes."
Is that like the caster blessing, the opposite of the caster curse?
Yeah.
Just press E and Q and out of
some point, Core JJ. I got it right. He pressed his buttons.
He's a witch.
Special.
All right. Well, we have
Put some words down.
Team Liquid into this 1-3-1. They are looking for an Ash Arrow perhaps over on a turtle. Remember, no QSS, no cleanse. So Ash Arrow can be pretty devastating.
Well,
but for
at
now,
least the game is close.
Happy to just move out into this 1-3-1, and then
True.
when someone answers the side lanes, they can
Not like today in EU,
like
like
the
games
side,
were so
move Jensen down. They have a 4-man squad around
one-sided.
and this is kind of the advantage.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised Rogue won that hard. I mean, Shadow really ran it though.
Side lane waves. They know that they have a number.
Was that good series?
Which nets
No.
them vision
3-0.
control.
3-0 in like 2 hours.
That slow, methodical.
I didn't even
gameplay
stay online.
that TL is very well really good.
I turned off my
With
stream in
vision
between.
control.
Just fucking
Slowly squeezing.
got
out
some
small
breakfast. You know, I'm
advantages
chilling now.
and generally just playing very risk averse. So they.
Wait, Dom, when the hell do you sleep, by the way?
I don't sleep, dude. I
Man,
sleep
because
3 hours.
last night I see you tweet going live, whatever, LPL, LCK, or whatever the fuck you're doing.
Yep.
And then this morning's like LOC, and then now it's like LCS.
Yeah. So then I sleep after LCS for like, I go to sleep at like 8 p.m. and I sleep until 1. So I sleep like 5 hours.
Our Team Liquid's
And
mid
then-
and bottom laner. They are
Wake
pretty
up
far
and stream
ahead
again.
of everyone else for 3rd and 4th and beyond.
It's the fucking life,
Like
man.
this team just farms very
Holy
well.
moly.
They earn all their gold.
Yeah,
they
I
contest
tuned in,
once they
into your
finally
stream
have to.
today. I saw your face. I
They
was
are
like, this guy
very,
didn't sleep.
Yeah,
Nah, man, that's just how I look, man.
They're
Fuck
risk-averse
you.
and consistent about
What
it.
the hell?
You know, they end up making the right choice in the long term, and they end up coming out ahead. This
It just
again,
looked like
Team
you didn't want to
Liquid
be there, but
off their
you had to.
best split ever
Yeah.
so far.
Nah,
So
it's
objectively
not even that I
speaking,
don't want to
look
be
at
there.
their
It's just
best
like
split ever.
it's so hard to
And
wake
they're
up because
coming
it's
off of
like
a
what
beginning
4
of
days
an
in a row
undefeated
of waking up
run
at this
through
time.
playoffs so far.
So,
They're looking
Like
at a
by the
4-0
last day, I'm
so
just like,
far.
it's so
And the
fucking
road
hard to get out of
decline
bed. When you
is
hear the
nothing to
alarm, it just
continue
feels
on, but
so
may well
unreal.
happen here
Oh
as
no,
next
the
break
alarm.
starts 30
No.
seconds. This is the TL game.
Do you at least have like a pretty sound or like a cool sound?
No,
when
I
you-
have the default, just like the
Oh,
fucking
no.
the thing that just shits on your ears. Holy fuck! I wake up every single day in a fucking panic.
They do
I'm
have
like,
to
oh
be
shit,
careful
what's happening?
because
Oh fuck! I
Yeah,
gotta
like, oh no, I have to go to school again.
on the Akali, you do get scooped out of
Same
the
thing.
shroud. There is a high amount of damage.
I don't
between
even
these
remember
here.
what going to
Caitlyn,
school was
there's
like, bro. That's like
incredible
fucking
scaling
15
there.
years
There's a
ago for
lot
me.
of
So
frontline CC, but Ignar gets caught out.
chill
He's
out with
dead.
that. Oh my god, Ignar is
Um,
smurfing.
Gone, no CC for the aftershock, and that is
Hoppy
suddenly a
shit.
5v4 at the
Yeah,
perfect
did you see the
time.
fucking the Titanic
for
Hydra
GST.
auto, like with the auto reset?
Nice pick.
It literally
there,
did like
honestly.
half the
Just
guy's health.
find
What the
him
fuck?
Moving up, try to get some vision. And they're going to get an easy kill, an easy dragon. That's going to mean
Yeah, I have a feeling they're gonna nerf that item. I don't know why.
Have to give up more map
I mean, in
control.
EU they abuse it. Like
the Ornn
everyone
items are
builds
starting
this
to
shit.
come through.
Like
You can
fucking
see the Wild
Cho'Gath with
there for
Titanic
Wild
Hydra,
Turtle,
Scion with
the
Titanic
Large
Hydra,
Rod,
Shen,
Yeah.
like everything.
Power of Evil, so he's going to be working towards a death cap. That can get upgraded.
Maybe he should
and
build it
start
on
to
Hacker
really
Rim.
erase some of that gold
maybe,
lead
dude.
with the additional
Think about the
stats
auto
that
reset
Ornn is
to
gonna be
tech.
bringing for you.
Bomb.
But it's going to come down to execution. TL has the ability to find a lot of picks. They have the ability to dive, to flank. And FlyQuest is going to have to be really, really
Okay.
careful about that. Because anytime
Brox is
you
going the
don't
Chad
have
build.
vision and are playing against
He's
Blitzcrank,
getting the
it is
fucking
really tough
Death Dance.
to go anywhere on the map, it feels safe.
I think both teams are actually playing like good, surprisingly. Like
Really what TL loves
but
to do.
all the
I mean,
carries are
and
playing
what's
well,
so
I think.
great about Corta J is not only is he arguably the best player in the league.
Yeah?
I mean, that's my.
It's
vote
just
for
supports
this
are
game.
just
It's like
griefing
Corta
a
J
bit.
is absurd, but he's kind of everything he needs
But
to
that's
be
it.
all in one package, right? He's got the Sightstone, he's got the sweeper, he's got the control
These
board.
teams, like neither of these teams make that many mistakes, but they just like don't do that much either. So it's like,
okay,
yeah, that's why the series is
all
gonna take
darkness,
fucking
come
7 hours.
Here, I'm gonna deliver you an Ignar real quick. Let me
Each
just
game is gonna go
grab
to
you
40
a bit of
minutes.
gold, and he's just
Yeah.
done that so incredibly well. His roaming is awesome. Ignar obviously a great roamer as
There's,
well.
like,
but
no
if he's
risk
forward,
taken
never gets caught while
ever.
doing so. And
Yeah.
Ignar sometimes a little bit too far forward, and some of that is Core's vision play.
It's like Korea,
Yeah,
but
I would
like
agree.
slightly worse.
And also, I mean, just look at the inventories on the two teams. Compare the amount of pink boards in
Yeah.
inventory right now, right? It's a pretty stark difference. There's 3 sweepers over on TL.
The
so
right
they're
team
very
outscales,
focused
no?
on vision
Like,
denial,
pretty hard?
And they're sitting on 7
Yeah.
pink
Or what do you
boards
guys
right
think?
now. One just got placed. You know, they had
I think
8
they have
For
scale,
sure,
but-
yeah.
should be able to back out of that.
I don't know how hard.
But
like, I think that
Azir and Ornn and like killing is like already OP as hell, no?
If they can kite like the if they can like kite the fucking Shen Hecarim Akali.
Also, I don't think Akali is like that easy. Like later on into Kate,
No,
when
it's not.
like he does so much damage.
Yes.
And you
there's
cannot
a
buy
setup
Zonya as
for
well.
Places that CoreJJ knows he's not spotted and can look for hooks from. Places that Tactical knows they cannot see him.
I see everyone just buying like Zonyas and Stopwatch and GA versus Kate.
Because
so
if both
insanely
teams
cringe.
just see each other and you just walk straight forward in 5v5, Team Liquid does have, I think, a pretty big disadvantage in the comps.
And the thing is, like, TL, like, they can't. I mean, I feel like if they wait for Soul, they're just gonna like end up being outscaled by them. So I don't really know like how they progress the game. Their Baron is not super good.
They don't know where Blitz
just
is.
Ashe that can kill it, really.
He could be over the wall. If you step forward to try to kill that, you just get hooked in, you're dead. So like, look how far back Team Liquid has pinned them.
Yeah, they're not gonna.
Actually,
Actually, can Hecarim tank it at this point with his W?
On the waves, they're using Santorin.
Not really.
Which this is pretty
Think
smart.
should be fine, no?
It's like I mean he can take it, but he's gonna lose health.
Then he can always be there with that.
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, if Shen is gonna keep splitting, they can never start it then.
The squad is there and no problems here.
But they should just fight here, no? Back in general.
Do that before Solo is
I think they're looking for it. Yeah, they're going.
Roxas looking to go.
No, but then they need a flank. Like, they shouldn't run into them like this.
Well, I feel like Broxah had a flank there.
Ultimately, there isn't a play to be had. Tactical can easily flash out from the ulti of Solo. Nothing to be picked up
Might be
there.
too close to the tower as well here.
For the scaling to keep on going. As you mentioned a while ago, FlyQuest scaling pretty solid. We're ready for the last few upgrades. Death Cap is maybe about 1,000 gold away till that one's in there. NLR should come in before too long for Power of Evil. And that'll be a nice one.
Yeah, it's a very
intuitive.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I don't know where is the kills. I don't know. I just see the gold. That's it.
But
it's just gold. That's the only thing that matters. Like, who cares about kills?
So we'll see how that plays out over time. He's moving on towards his third item regardless.
And I feel like in a lot of these fights, he's probably going to be spending a lot of time running anyway. So, you know, maybe emphasizing the added range that the rapid fire can give you if you think that you're only going to get an auto here, an auto there, and you're going to be fleeing from this Hecarim Akali Shen combo. That can definitely make some sense, and it did help him to siege in that mid lane tower.
Wait, but I really want to see impact on a carry though.
Auto.
He's like
won a game.
Okay. I mean, he plays like Jace a little bit.
It's a nice thing is that
I want to see it.
Mirror that sort of planar portal, so he looks back and there's an arrow coming.
Must be better than Broken Blade Jace.
Yeah, not that man. Maybe not.
This one can see behind. This one
can. You okay, man? Like, you're doing alright?
It's fine. It's fine. The more comfortable you get with it, the easier the get over.
True.
I'm glad, by the way, that
you just have to open your heart.
Because 3 or 4 years ago, I did a play-by-play call. Where
breathe in some losses, like I did.
Now it's a Valorant reference. It's perfect.
Shout out from yourself to yourself.
Man, all those self-help books really got you on one topic.
Which is very
yeah, I'm actually so intelligent now.
True, maybe I need to read books.
Okay, it's a past shout out.
Yeah, Bjergsen does it as well. They're sharing books together, and now he's smurfing.
I was actually just teasing the first push that Riot made.
Yeah,
I wasn't actually.
You're doing pretty good.
All right.
You could have swing split.
Important best of 5. Dragon's live in 7 seconds.
We're
back on track now. Infernal Break number 3 is spawning. An Impact on the other side of the fight's going to get chased out. No easy CC.
Honestly, you guys literally just should have been in playoffs, but you just throw every game somehow. It's so crazy.
Together. Team Liquid on the flanks. Melee's on one side.
Feels bad,
you mean us?
Melee's on the other. Really, the only ranged champion is Tactical here, and it's going
to
force them back into their own jungle at
one point. Okay, yeah, you sound really over it, man. You're definitely taking your own advice.
Nah, at some point it just becomes destructive to think about it.
Okay.
Man, I can't have
going on
here.
Wait, Broxah ulted into them. He literally
FlyQuest wins.
Yeah, like the way the fight starts is just really bad always.
Flash in.
But like Akali goes in.
Oh my god, Wild Turtle is so insane.
But not just yet. It's pushed out of the base, and that's going to be the time to push in now for the Drake number 3
TP.
FlyQuest.
Wait, the Ornn is coming.
And Ornn is in. Solo gets an easy slow. The flash away for Tactical. And a slow down there as well. Core's going to find a hook.
Okay. Oh my god, wait.
And Ignar's going to stay alive.
He just fucking delivered him. I'm pretty sure Broxah really agreed this fight.
I mean, the way it started was really bad as well. Where like Akali used Shroud and everything, and Azir just ulted him out of it, and then he couldn't do anything. Also, Broxah was already dead.
Well, Broxah ulted over the Azir wall,
essentially
just like
making
killed
a decision
himself.
that you lose the game.
Ulted 1v5 into the enemy team.
Jensen will back it up. FlyQuest played that beautifully, hard engaging towards one
It's already
side
hard,
of the
actually, for
split
TL now.
TL have their solos on one
they
side,
lost
so they
Dragon
go
too, so they're on
Arcade
soul
over
point.
here, moving away from Tactical.
Kinda gets a good chunk here, but
engaging in, and then look at that
like here he shrouds and he gets
Jensen
popped.
out of the shroud.
Yeah,
And he kind of fight.
Check out the
Look at
position.
Oh yeah.
Look where
This is
Turtle
really
and
great.
Power of Evil are. Yes, the front line of FlyQuest has taken a lot of damage.
I think
but
if
the
Jensen
damage
doesn't
dealers
get
are
ulted there, it's
untouched.
actually
Turtle
Yeah.
flashing
Might
aggressively
be fine.
forward over top of that Ash arrow. The Stand United barely
But I'm not
saved
even
before
sold
JJ
on the
before that
Akali,
ultimate did
by the
come
way.
through.
Like, I don't
But
know
the
why people
chase
are
continued
prioritizing
to
it so
solo
high.
back to base, had
I mean, I think it's pretty good into everything right now.
landing a beautiful knock-up, and at the same
Like at
time,
least every like ball in and shit. Because like nothing really reveals you. Except Lee, I feel like it's good into everything.
Yeah.
What was the change that made it like OP, where everyone just picks it first?
FlyQuest get everything.
I think when people just realize that you can just pick him or what.
No, it was like some Q fucking. It was like
Was it
a
the
little
energy?
bit No, it was like a little bit scaling on the Q. But it's really, I don't know, I feel like it's
I mean, it
really
doesn't
better.
change much. It doesn't change much. I think just people realize that he was still a champ and then they picked it up again. Yeah. Okay, Santorin.
Okay.
That might be too deep, or
Wait, Power of Evil's inting. Power of Evil
Oh,
griefed
no.
so hard. Wait, where's Akali?
Akali stopped though with no
Yeah, no
TP.
TP, no TP.
Maybe that's why they're forcing this hard.
Turned his
I still
hopes
think
to
this is
glue with FlyQuest into the bot
Okay,
lane.
but I mean, Jensen
And
has
there's
to
just no
recall, right?
wave clear now, really,
do they
for
just
TL, because Akali is
let him
pushing,
take
Nah,
you know,
he
isn't
can't
gonna
do
have much
anything
safe wave
if he
clear
recalls.
anyway, and because they got those 2 kills,
You
it's
just have to let him take
tactical
inhib
as
then,
well
I guess.
as impact here. Turtle should be able to safely see.
I mean, I don't know if he can even defend this.
We'll
He's
see
not
how
gonna-
much
I
they
mean,
can get. There's
Oh, he did
He's not
recall.
gonna
still
do
about 20
anything.
seconds on both these
Oh, yes.
members, so I think they should at least
he
be
is.
able to take down this inhibitor.
Alright, Shen ult on Akali, let's see it.
Easy siege in the 4v3. Jensen chose to recall to defend, and he could have gone for top.
It's pretty hard here, I think,
Could
for him
have
to go in.
chosen kill
Man,
the
can't
turret.
win.
Instead
Man, this
defends
Caitlyn
an
champion
inhibitor
actually looks
that is
not
going
bad.
to die. However,
Do you ever think about picking this up?
It's a full-on 4v4 right now.
In the mid lane? Yeah, maybe one day.
Yeah, okay.
That may come through.
Probably has a couple good
no,
matches.
The whole squad is split up too much. Jensen chose to defend.
I mean, TSM Bjergsen plays it in Sulky, so
At the end of the day, he gets nothing for it.
True.
maybe I
The
actually
risk
need
does
to
not
pick it
pay
up.
off.
It's tough because maybe they were thinking they could play right on that line where they could lose the inhibitor tower but still defend the tower, the turret rather itself. So here is that initial engage. Tactical has no flash, so Santorin willing to flash in for him. Then the big commitment is Power of Evil flies in for the scoop, but he gets feared up by Broxa's ultimate. So great turn there by Broxa from the Hecarim. Not able to get the stopwatch off on his Azir because he was CC'd by that Hecarim ultimate.
Yeah, he plays it in solo queue. That's a big lead
over
right there.
But in the end, it is still
Watch the fuck
the
out.
bottom lane inhibitor tower and inhibitor itself falling for FlyQuest. They are really taking full control over this map. There's still the outer
But the
tower
reason
on
why
that
people
top
stopped
lane
playing
grab,
Akali was
so they should be able to get
that
that despite the fact that the Baron
because
buff is gonna
like
fall off.
people kind of figured it out, right?
All that
Like
Baron has
the people
done
knew how to
is
play against it better.
equalize the gold.
But like then
Team
it got
Liquid had done
everyone
so
stopped playing it,
much
and
work
then
in the
people just
mid
kind of
lane.
forgot
You've got
about it,
FlyQuest
and
up 3
now everyone
kills
is fucking
and the
smurfing
turret
with it
and the
again
lead
because
is
people
just
just forgot how to
over
play against it, I
1,000.
feel
Now
like.
2K.
And it's like
Second
also
turret
low-key
going
scrim
down
champ.
now as
Like
well.
Shen
Team's gonna be
Akali,
farming incredibly
Hecarim,
well. You can see leads
this
in
combo
both
must win every
roles
scrim.
down there, top
Scrim
and
like.
jungle especially the difference
It's the
here.
same in EU.
But Dragon Soul, right? That's coming up in a minute. Fourth Drake for FlyQuest would be Infernal Soul. It would
Double
be burst.
look
He would
it,
help
by the
with
way.
knockdown
Oh my
tactical.
god.
I mean, how do you even play against this champ?
Otherwise,
It's actually just
the
impossible.
squad is fairly tanky.
Wait,
on
double
the
lock
Jungle
it. He
side.
should have went probably
Also, you
redemption
gotta
here.
note, like the
Ornn?
defensive itemization is making it harder,
Like,
not just
double
from
lock it
Wild
is
Turtle
pretty
and
shit, I
the
think.
stopwatch on Power of Evil. There's double lock it here on tanks.
Sure.
So
Never
double
see this.
lock it is going to do a lot to actually.
the enemy
protect
team has to
against
come
the
into you,
dive
right?
here
So you
from
just
Broxah,
put redemption
Jensen,
on top of
Impact.
yourself and you're
And
fine.
if you can't burst down Power of Evil and Turtle, these fights become exceptionally difficult. You know, they should have better sustained damage. And I really do like the choice in itemization.
How broken is
as
Ornn,
was,
man?
more about keeping your
Look at him.
backline alive.
That
than it is
champ.
about getting that extra little bit of making yourself. Solo now even completes the Knight's Vow, so even more protection here. You know, building these supportive
shit is
items, I
too
think,
insane.
is going to do a lot for FlyQuest.
And here we go. Mid lane shoved in.
Dude, broken for so
1300 gold
long,
difference.
too.
Recalls coming through. This is
Always
going to be
broken.
the fight. You talk
It
about
got
not being able
nerfed
to
like
give up
6,000
Dragon Soul.
times.
This
Yep.
is the moment now.
And people will, like, I don't
back
know.
on
People just
relatively
drop it for a
equal
week and
footing.
then they just
Baron
start playing
buff
it
is
again.
gone. No man's
It's all
land
point
here.
for,
Mission fought over.
Slayer.
No arrow's gonna
Yep.
land just yet. And here comes the
I mean, I don't even know how Teal fight. I mean, Teal needs a flank, right? They can't.
Why is Jetson going not from behind though? Like, so in.
Poor Broxton, man. Sad for him. He's on the trap, he can't even ult. Feels bad.
What?
Doomed.
Frontline is there. Todd comes on to 3.
Why are they focusing the trash?
Okay. Wait, actually, like, the top was not bad.
Jungler, Dragon Soul, be damned. TL gonna take that fight.
Okay.
They're playing in Soul. Baron's at 50. I mean,
it looks like a taunt flash coming through from Impact,
lose.
catching the carries of FlyQuest,
Mate,
allowing
please.
the Akali to fly into that backline, take them down.
Pushing.
It did look like FlyQuest had pretty good positioning, but that one misstep.
I thought it was a fly win
little
kind
bit
of
too
fight.
much with their core members.
I think they one-shot a Zero on the side.
In the
That's
long
what
run,
I think
it is
Shen's
FlyQuest who come away with the
Smurf, no?
Soul.
I didn't
Huge
see.
smite
Yeah,
here.
it looked like he got
As
a
the
good
Dragon
taunt at the end.
reset, and Broxy didn't have any
Flash
ability
taunt,
to really
that's
burst
really
it
skilled.
down. So TL are actually over
I
onto
don't think it was flash
Ignar.
taunt.
Well, FlyQuest is
maybe
taking
it
down
was,
Broxy.
I think it was.
Watch Impact
But why do they
here.
go on the
As
trash like
Power
this?
Beagle
I think this is
and
really
Wild
int
Turtle
what they
stack
did.
up.
Do you see?
In goes Impact,
They're going for the
flash
carries.
And
taunt.
they still
Jensen
win the
flies
fight.
Yeah.
into the backline as well, has the R2 available
Yeah, the taunt
for
was
the
one of
execution.
the
Okay.
Absolutely
It
erasing
was better in
those
the
two
fight. Hey, but
members.
flash taunt onto
Some
both carries. What do you
tricky
want from the guy?
execution there.
Impact's too good.
So much damage
I
output
don't know,
by
like-
TL carries in that one. And Team Liquid fighting to stay alive in this first game against that Soul.
5,000
Oh.
Jensen, 5,000.
Yeah, guys, you're really like an Ornn.
Yeah,
He's like pink HP.
The Death Dance track.
Unstoppable.
Well, Baron is alive. FlyQuest have some more damage, but the Dragon
Would you
Soul
like the
not
stopwatch
keep
from
Power
Broxton?
Beagle alive against an assassin. And we have seen
That
what
was very
Impact
good.
have done together.
Oh.
And we'll see a re-engage towards Broxton now as well. Stun's gonna
Okay.
cross. They try to find Akali.
Jensen.
Can they scoop her out?
But he
They
cannot ult
might
battle,
be able
okay.
to. And a
Yeah,
1,000
Oh,
gold
that's
goes
Nash,
to
probably.
Wild Turtle just in time to play for Baron.
And the Stand United is gone. There's no TP that killed
Yeah,
him
it's
through it,
Nash
so
for
they
sure.
have no response here. It's a 3v5 for TL. Shen is not even moving.
Big hook though means they're gonna find themselves a kill into Ignar and
Hook,
FlyQuest.
hello.
Okay, that's
Yes.
still a 4v4.
Pretty good, actually, from TL.
Wait, how far behind are you, Febby? What time are
Dead
you at?
support, sure, but that makes it
Uh,
for Core JJ.
20, 21.
Man, we're 5 seconds ahead.
Yeah, we're 5 seconds
What?
ahead of you. How the
Jensen,
fuck?
it means Baron is
Okay,
picked up.
30.
It does mean
Yes.
that mid can be pushed
I don't
in,
know what
bot can
happened.
be pushed in, and TL can play a little bit around this.
Yeah, that was so critical though.
Wait, you
Being
sure you're
able
going
to
to the
get
garden
Jensen
after
out of the
games, or
trap,
what?
burst him down, because killing him off there not only
I'm
gives
just
you that
checking, man.
huge shutdown and eliminates a threat, but it eliminated Impact from that, because TL was trying to play around the fact that they had the global advantage. Both of the top laners TP'd into that last fight.
I don't
so
know, man.
TL has
Both
the
ADs have
Stand
5
United edge.
items.
They are trying to make
these are
FlyQuest
the
be the
5
ones
items
to
you want
start
on
it up,
Ash.
but then Broxa gets caught here. Jensen over by him,
I
and
need
they
to
just
check.
turn right onto Jensen as Broxa
He
took
is
the
rapid fire.
way out. He took that escape, but he gets knocked
I
up by
never
the
see
ultimate,
this.
knocked against the wall by Solo, scooped out, and Turtle is able to burst him down before that Shen could come through, getting them another Baron here.
I mean, what else does he get?
Okay,
PD.
two Barons and a
Seen
Dragon
people
Soul.
go,
FlyQuest
yeah,
should
PD.
do well and truly
almost
in the
every time
driver's seat.
instead.
The problem is you just
or
can't
even like
get
in,
enough
like in
take
Asia,
stats
they go
and
like Death Dance,
squishies to
sometimes third.
survive Assassins. Jensen could
They'll go like
always
Yeah,
be the
actually, that
playmaker
would be
here.
better.
Level 18s and all the
Oh my
relevant carries.
PD.
Jungle
Getting it all.
supports left to
Half
get
HP.
some XP.
I mean, I feel like
Combine
Kaelin
fire
ult
with
either
the jungle
one-shots you or it's like the
for
most
each
useless
of the
ability in the game.
supports. We'll see a Santorin.
Yeah, 'cause now he just
jumps
uses Rep.
towards the mid lane
Yeah.
siege can begin. Rapid fire
Or not.
cannon truly does shine here. What a reminder in for the healing that does.
Okay, what does he have to do here to win the game? Is it a TP flank from Akali?
Health per second in a real team fight.
I don't know, man. I feel like it's impossible.
That comes through before too terribly long.
They have-
I think if Azir keeps his ult for Akali cannot do anything.
Yes.
In the fog of war.
Like, he can never go in.
Hawkshot's gonna find, Arrow's gonna find a bit more, but not enough for the kill. He
Oh.
walks back in time to not get arrowed in the face. And now
Okay,
turret
you
gone.
give this
It's
inhib, I
unlikely
guess.
that
That's
TL
fine.
can fight for this one. Bottom inhibitor is back up. Middle inhibitor will fall.
And TL don't
I mean,
have any
also,
sort
I
of a
think if
flank.
the
It's
set
so
just
tough
ults
to
the
just
Akali
walk
away
straight at them
instant,
as that
like
Akali Shen
the fight is
Pink Ward
already
combo.
over.
You generally need to get some sort of a flank. There is that Pink Ward behind them. They have
I
it.
want-
Oh,
I
one
want-
shot here.
nice yellows
I want
right
to
there.
see what
Like
this
one out of
set does.
They are now looking for this. So unless TL can get out behind them, they're just giving up this inhibitor. I think
Yes, you
they
should mark
need
him.
to have Jensen.
Yeah, it's good.
He's coming around the side, turns off some of the
Santorin's
wards,
big
but
brain
Control
here.
still sees him. Lantern's there in case
Yeah, they're
of
actually
some
smart.
shenanigans. And end of the day, they defend an inhibitor proper. Now there's basically 2 waves left of Baron buff. This one, the next in 30 seconds. And actually, this should be second inhibitor down. They'll be dead during the Elder Dragon spawn. Hook's not going to land. Solo walks to the front line.
What?
And FlyQuest still a bit afraid. Finally ults in. They find the knocker. They find some good damage.
Interesting.
Tactical a bit low. Brock's at half. And the inhibitor finally falls. Jensen alone in the wings,
Guess
though,
they can't
can't
fight.
set this one up as the inhibitors drop.
All right, guys, just give him everything.
Get the time to reset. 20 seconds left in the Baron
Oh,
buff.
you just
We got a
lost at this
TP at the
point.
top side. Impact wants to knock down a single turret.
Oh, TP
Yeah.
Okay, he's got to get tier 2.
He will be able to do
I
it.
really don't know if they can win
here.
here.
That tower, and he's comfortable to do this because he still has the Stand United available.
Pretty fucking hard.
Not feeling like he
I mean, whoever gets Elder, right?
Now, I did really like how Ignar played out that full siege position.
Actually, even if they
basically
get
was the
Elder,
man
maybe
just
they
walking
Yeah,
the Akali. He's constantly moving over towards the Akali.
Does have two
throwing
open
every
inhibs here
hook
too.
in the direction of Jensen, making it so that Jensen couldn't have an easy path in to get behind these guys.
Okay.
Oh.
This guy
Now we'll see.
getting.
Impact may be caught out
He's
here.
dead.
Does this guy actually die by that here?
Members over onto him.
Wants to buy some time.
guess.
Flash to get
Azir will
catch up. Azir will kill him, maybe.
He's dead, he's dead.
They are going to find the rest of this
Okay.
one. His Impact
Elder is
is gonna
gone.
be slowed in place.
Oh, the
Scoops
ulti,
up
he's
towards
getting
the wall,
out.
and he is
Hold
going
on.
to
Close.
drop.
Close,
Powerful
close.
gets the kill.
Holy
That
fuck,
one, the
man.
sniper is gonna
Maybe
be enough.
fucking
So,
Power
look
will
at the
wait
timer on
3
our
seconds.
Actually, they might just... No, they need to go Elder, no?
Impact is out of all his major
Yeah.
cooldowns. Broxa can wave clear. Tactical
Oh,
can
that's a free
wave
Elder
clear.
now.
But the dead
No
inhibitors
Shen
will
ult, no
guarantee these
TP.
turrets never fall. And so
Yeah.
in 5v4, it's time for
He's probably free
FlyQuest to
anyway,
take
but
their
still.
kill
I mean,
and
it's
play.
probably Elder and then...
Pretty
Pro gonna
much
go top or
guaranteed unless
something.
there's some
Nah,
sort of
they'll wait for
miracle play,
Baron,
because
man, it's
remember,
NA, right?
Not only did
You
he
go Elder,
teleport
you
top,
chill,
he
you get
tried to
Baron.
No, no,
get
Actually, they could also just go mid, no? And just
He
siege.
now has no global
With
They
Elder
should take
and
out-
Azir
they
can
should
flex.
take Elder,
TL
and they
delay
should just
until
run
he
it down, yeah.
respawns, he would have
Yeah,
to
you think
walk
so?
out there,
Okay.
which means
Yeah.
there's no chance
I mean,
for
Azir
him to
wants his
play
people
that
down
long.
as well.
They are just going
With
to have to
Elder.
completely give up
Yes.
the Elder, so it will be
Literally
Elder
one
plus
WQE
Dragon Soul
or like one
now.
WQ
And
auto, I'm
FlyQuest,
pretty sure
this
you
is
like
your
pops
window
people.
to try to
I mean, they
close
carry
the
the league.
game.
Pretty sure
They're going to
Centaur
be
has
about as
a
strong as they can get
item in
right
base or
now.
something.
I
They
want
can
to
base
It doesn't matter. Set
I
doesn't
mean,
matter
Nah,
at this
nah,
point.
I know,
towards that
that's what
top
he joking.
side.
I mean, they should
Keep
pressure
moving
for
into
sure.
the
They should
solo,
still wait
they
for
could
an
just
Ash, but
escort in
just
any
go in their
waves around
base.
mid
Like,
lane.
they can't do anything.
Maybe try to look for a triple.
Alright, I
inhib,
believe-
but for now they're actually,
they're
just
actually doing
marching
it.
down mid. So
I think Caitlyn one headshot right now, and the guy gets one shot. Someone. The Ash.
All tactical here and he might die.
No one's heading up there, so
Yeah.
it looks like FlyQuest really does want to just try to force a fight.
Wait, they just
and
let him clear the way for
potentially
free.
end the game.
All right, 2 minutes on the Elder buff.
Please,
and,
guys, walk up.
With the last 45 seconds, Baron will be alive.
All right,
All
yes,
they do is
that's
shove
what I
it
like
in
No,
to
the
see.
middle.
Right?
Yeah, you know what,
they
turns
should
out
use this,
6-item
those
ash
two
is
waves as well.
Just too much wave clear there.
Okay.
Impact is back alive, and I still want to
Yeah,
reiterate.
they're-
because
they're-
the
they're
TL
They're gonna
win
give
is
free
still
mid wave here.
None
Free
of
bolt
the
wave.
things FlyQuest are getting.
Baron in
make
1
their
minute, Febby.
Squishies live against assassins.
By the time they get
Drops
Nash,
Jensen
Elder will be out
Impact,
as well.
Ash can destroy the
Like
bomb,
after it.
I mean,
destroy the backline rather. Baron gives you tech damage
Holy
ability
shit.
power. Elder
Tell me you guys
does
aren't
more damage.
hyped
They
up for
don't
this
give
series.
you a shield. They
They can
don't
look
give you
to
armor
still
and
dive here,
MR.
though.
That avenue still exists.
I feel like they have to
Even
try
if you
something,
have
no?
17 more death caps, it would still
Yeah, I
not
mean, you
change
can't
I
try
mean,
to
I-
do with them
like
heavy
force.
armor.
They should just walk up, like just walk up on the third on this wave and just start hitting it.
Strong offense.
Orange is unclillable here.
Yeah, just hit.
Look
Yeah,
at that ultimate.
Ult him,
Yes,
yeah.
and this is why I don't like Zeals on Caitlyn.
Oh.
Almost
Wait,
one-shot
if that
Ash
hits?
because of
No.
raw AD. It feels pretty good. Turret
Oh, and the
third
fucking
and hit
emotes.
is gone.
Oh no, here's an
And it's
emote.
gonna be FlyQuest
Wait,
waiting
man,
a
you
little
saw
bit
how
longer.
mad
Now,
people
the
were
thing
that
I
you were
wanna
using
also
Yeah.
note is that the scale
Man.
is ending
Shit,
pretty
they're
soon.
so
The
crazy.
play
People
is
don't
already
understand,
really
like, you
close,
just
4
emote
days,
just
not
to
bad,
emote.
43 minutes.
It's like, man, what the fuck? Why did you use the side emote when this happened and this?
It's like some dopamine, no? And you press your emote.
Yeah.
It's just, okay, Baron setup. Okay,
And you
so
go
we're gonna show
read
it
like
mid.
the
Hot
comments
Test
and they're
yes,
like, yeah,
we're
man,
doing this
I'm so
great.
happy that fucking
Senior
C9
Nugget's
lost.
back
Niski's
up,
so
but
cocky,
hey,
spamming emotes every
it's
time.
time
Like,
for the third
it's so
turret of the
crazy.
game for FlyQuest.
And they
People
still have
take
the
this
Elder
shit
buff.
really
That is
personal,
really
man.
critical here. Shen is down on that bottom side. I don't think TL will be able to even contest.
Go
And
use your
this is
fucking
where it
B
gets so
emote
difficult. Look at all
invocation.
these supers coming in through that top
Alright,
lane.
come on,
When you
man.
have 3 open inhibitors,
too
and all
fucking
those
sad.
super minions are spawning in every lane at the same time, you Baron buff those up, and sometimes
Your
you don't even have to fight
B
your opponent
emote
because they can't
Oh,
deal
shit.
with all of the Baron.
Wait, did you see that crit on the
super
cannon, by the way?
minions that are flooding in
2,300
here. There's
from
so much
Caitlyn?
attention over this that just allows
Yeah.
us rapid
15
fire
seconds,
players
guys.
to poke away at the tower.
Time for the winning
Ooh.
push. 10 seconds
Oh,
of
this is
Elder
a
Dragon
spicy
buff.
one.
10
Oh,
seconds
he's
to
not
get
gonna
going.
get one shot
They're
for
gonna
sure.
wait.
They're just
They're
scaring
gonna
them
walk.
off
They're
here.
gonna let the wave
Elder for
clear.
8
They
seconds.
have Elder buff and they're unwilling to die
Okay.
on the turret. They're going to take their time and wait it out and rely on Baron instead.
Okay.
Let mid push in. Let bot push
I mean, I feel
in.
like
Now,
they should
mid
fight
has
anytime soon,
respawned,
TL.
so the
No, I
double
mean,
waves
it
aren't
will
coming
get worse and
anymore.
worse here.
It's single waves on the side.
bot wave too.
They got a bit killed.
Yeah.
But we've seen teams lose these in NA. The Elder plus Baron plus Soul.
Blitzcrank needs to hook Caitlyn or Azir.
Solo's actually losing a lot of health.
Good luck,
Immune's
man.
a bit of the
Sounds
stun,
really
but now
possible.
right back in. Has to be careful. Fly in for Jensen. Flash the same.
Oh, it's a good tower.
Back to invisibility. Ward comes down, and FlyQuest are defending territory inside the mid lane, waiting for supers, but bot lane has respawned as well. Mid lane is just
23-22. I like that.
And so
I like
Solo's
seeing
Nice,
that.
between lanes. Someone got top.
FlyQuest due to the siege. Still a minute 45 on the Red Bull Baron.
Hey, 45 minutes.
Another inhibitor.
Please
Number
buff the
7,
top wave,
I think
no?
we're at hit number 7 on this
Look
one.
at
It's
mid
going to
and
be
top,
knocked down.
though.
Easy
Fucking
grab.
go,
Top
man.
lane flooding in
Jay
now as well.
Santrin.
Baron buff 1:30 to go. Still playing it very, very slow. Very, very safe. Playing TL's own.
Yeah, guys, own his bombs.
Land on the Jensen. Go for the stun. Go for the hook. Can't quite
Ooh,
get it.
is that no trap him?
Yeah. Oh, we missed those. We missed those.
Tries to get low, and he will in fact
Wait,
drop tap.
are they winning this?
I guess he had no trap though.
Nah, no way. There's no way.
But FlyQuest will siege the
Unless
4v5.
Spitz hooks one guy
they
now.
Have minions to be the fifth man. They have the turrets falling down. They
Yeah.
take the fight. They go for the play. Hooks
Oh my god.
land. Core could have killed Wild
Fucker.
Turtle, but
Kid is
instead
down.
Here's Griffin.
Goes for tactical, trading the
It's over.
blows back and forth, and PoE against
Unless Impact?
Impact to do it
Dude,
all.
this
Wait.
Azir played the fight horrible.
The Nexus is laid bare.
Wait, the
He's gonna
Hecarim's
try,
full
but
HP?
Rock's
Oh,
in
never
Impact
mind.
are
Yeah,
here.
he will get
Tries
one
to go for the
shotted.
play, tries to shuffle
Hello,
back,
hit
but
him.
he's gonna run out of health. Team Liquid.
Death
Dance,
Dance
guys.
Gonna find one, and the minions are still
Nice.
there. PoE will get aced. but the
Okay.
minions-
Can we get
no.
50 minutes?
Let's